Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you're feeling centered and aligned with your path at this moment, and if not, I sincerely hope that in this tarot reading you will find the answers your spirit has been seeking from the universe. Today, we are going straight into your reading, so take a breath, ground yourself, and connect with your inner fire as we align with your tarot deck. As always, we will be tuning into your energy, the energy of the person who keeps thinking about you, and we will also uncover the blessings that are flowing into your life, blessings meant to guide your growth, expand your vision, and support your freedom to explore. So now, fully connected with your energy, let us begin. Sagittarius, your cards today hold strong messages for you. The Five of Swords appears, followed by the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and finally, the Four of Cups. There are burdens you've been carrying for what feels like an eternity. Whether it's deception, or simply the weight of dealing with people who refuse to take ownership of their actions, your fire sign energy has stayed resilient through it all. Right now, you are showing up as the Ten of Wands, and I can feel that you don't deserve to carry these responsibilities alone. Suddenly, that fire within you will rise, and you'll let go. You've been persistent, holding the course with conviction, but the challenge is that others have been taking advantage of your noble nature. Your reading suggests that someone is finally walking away from your life, someone who has been dishonest, perhaps an Aquarius or a Gemini. You've tolerated too much for too long, Sagittarius, but now something powerful is about to shift. It's as if divine justice is finally stepping in, and the universe is granting you the freedom you've been yearning for. These chains, these obstacles, they're about to break. But remember, while the universe aligns the path, you must choose to walk it. You must be the one to say yes to your liberation. This reading carries intense energy because today, many truths are ready to be revealed. Let's explore what this energy is really about. What is all of this really about? You also have the card of the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords represents the first step you are taking toward your freedom. It is the first step you are making toward your own happiness, especially after enduring so many injustices. Let's see what follows this energy. You have the card of divine justice. Just as the universe was signaling, through divine justice, it is now beginning to restore the order in your life. There were people who abused you, who stole your time, your love, or your energy. But here it clearly says that the heavens see absolutely everything, and all that was taken from you will now be returned by the universe, 100% multiplied. You also have the Five of Cups. Sometimes, letting go is hard. The Five of Cups can represent that emotional attachment to energies or people from your past. But I feel that slowly, or maybe even suddenly in some cases, you will begin to see the truth exactly as it is. I sense that certain people were dimming your light. Your inner light had faded a bit, and in some moments, it may have almost gone out completely. But now, it is being reignited. A possibility is reborn. A new hope rises. No matter if right now you are struggling to transform your life, or perhaps feeling like giving up, the universe is gently urging you not to quit. Don't give up. In fact, the universe is telling you to become aware of the signs, of the synchronicities that are showing up right in front of you. Maybe you haven't noticed them, but they are there. So now let's look into this further. What are these signs that the universe is revealing to you? You have the Knight of Cups. In this case, the message is that your sign from the universe is a new person entering your life. Someone who wants to open your heart wide, to enter and remain in your heart forever. Of course, this person cannot come in unless you allow it. The message here says that someone has been waiting for you. I don't know how long they've been waiting. Maybe a month. Maybe a year. Maybe even longer. But deep down, you know who this person is. You know the name. You know the last name. And above all, this resonates deeply if we're talking about someone under the sign of Cancer or Pisces. You also have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands isn't exactly a romantic card, and that may explain why you're not open to love right now. It seems your eyes are fixed on something else entirely. Perhaps you're leaving love on the back burner. Perhaps you're choosing to focus on your personal projects. And in this moment, there will be nothing and no one that can stop you. This is quite a unique message, but I feel that sometimes it means that not even love can slow you down. Because while someone is seeking you out, you're saying no. I'm not interested, because my attention is on something more important than love right now. The Three of Wands might be tied to a mission, a personal project, a new job, or even the desire to leave your country. You could be excited about an idea, a project, building your own business, or reaching financial independence. Here, you're turning your back on something or someone to completely transform your reality. So let's go deeper. Your reading says things are heating up, and after all, the Three of Wands is a fire card. That energy confirms things are about to intensify. Let's see why this is happening. The Eight of Cups tells me that looking back is not an option. When you receive the energy of the Eight of Cups, you're choosing distance, and not just any distance, but a 100% emotional separation. Even if someone asks for forgiveness, even if they beg, even if they plead for another chance, you're already emotionally done. I feel that you are now completely disconnected from this person's emotions or from the relationship you once had with them. The Eight of Cups says that when you give your all, but when you walk away, you do so entirely. I feel this may be connected to love. You're walking away from someone who simply isn't worth it, someone who no longer brings anything good into your life. And now, you're searching answers. So now, let's look at the answers the universe is ready to offer you. The Ace of Cups appears. Notice how, whenever we ask what's coming next, the universe answers that what follows is love. This is beautiful. I feel that regardless of how clearly you've defined your priorities right now, and even if those priorities are focused on your personal growth or your spiritual path, love will still be part of the answer. For some of you, this might mean that although you're walking an independent path, someone will be drawn to you, someone will follow you. I sense that this is someone new. It's not someone from your past. And this person might actually win your heart. Now, you might be thinking, even if the universe is sending this person my way, I don't want it. That's okay. In that case, the Ace of Cups represents your self-love. You are choosing yourself, without hesitation, without exception. This is not about being egotistical or selfish. It doesn't mean you won't care about others. What it means is that you are finally putting yourself first, because in the past, you neglected your own emotional needs, and you ended up feeling lost or hurt. Now, you are making peace with yourself. You're finding harmony within your heart. And I feel that when you reach this inner peace, the possibilities become truly endless. Your reading keeps emphasizing it: love, love, love. Love for yourself. Love for the universe. Love for your family. Love for life itself. You are going to experience this Ace of Cups energy in many forms. You may find yourself deeply privileged, because you will be receiving love in multiple dimensions of your life, with a special person, with your own soul, with your family, and with the universe. When the energy of the Ace of Cups is fully awakened within you, it feels like your heart is overflowing with joy, overflowing with happiness. Let's keep developing your reading. I feel that something good and positive is coming your way. You have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of focus. It's a card of discipline. Maybe you're distancing yourself from someone, or maybe you're simply setting distractions aside. This card reflects how, in today's modern world, staying focused can be extremely difficult. There are constant interruptions, people calling you, notifications, messages, emails, and of course, social media, where you can spend hours and hours consuming content. It might be entertaining, but over time, it's not truly productive. This card always tells you that if you want to be successful, if you want to be someone glorious, someone full of victories, then you need to stop consuming and start creating. To do that, you must carve out space for inspiration and remove anything from your workspace that pulls your attention away. The Eight of Pentacles can mean you're dedicating yourself to building your own business, or even as an employee, you are becoming 100% committed to your work. At its core, this card says you have a purpose. And when you have a purpose, you wake up every day with the drive to produce, for yourself, or in your job, because you know exactly why you're earning this money. Maybe you're saving to leave the country. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to treat yourself to something beautiful, and yes, you absolutely deserve that. The Eight of Pentacles represents all the income and financial stability coming into your life through your efforts, through honest, dignified, and focused work. Continuing your reading, you also have the Seven of Pentacles. This card suggests that maybe you're feeling a bit bored or restless with your job. You're ready for change. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're quitting or walking away. Sometimes, small changes can lead to big results. Since plants appear in this card, I feel that for some of you, this message is literal. Maybe you need to redecorate your desk, rearrange your workspace, or even get a more comfortable chair. Look around you right now. There's something you could shift. Even placing a plant nearby could spark new inspiration. So again, the message is that small changes can create powerful shifts, especially in your motivation and sense of satisfaction. You also have the King of Wands. Someone is looking for you, and they're going to find you. I'm being told that Aries is looking for you, Sagittarius is looking for you, or I'm being shown the letters I, A, and N. That said, I also sense the King of Wands may represent someone who's about to offer you a proposal. This king is someone with the authority to make decisions. Maybe you had a job interview recently, but not with the person who had real hiring power. Perhaps you met with someone lower in the chain who didn't have final authority. But this King of Wands could be a boss, a coordinator, or a manager who saw your resume and said, "This is the person I've been searching for." So someone with real influence is going to help make something happen that you've been trying to manifest. And with all this pentacle energy present, I feel this is strongly tied to your career. It could also mean someone is about to approve a loan, a debit card, or a credit application you submitted recently. And yes, it's going to be approved. Alright, let's continue with your energy and clarify more news, more messages from your tarot. You have the card of the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is once again telling me that your heart is going to overflow with joy. There will be tears, tears of happiness. A surprise is coming. A reunion. You are going to see someone you love. It could be your special person, or it might be a family member you haven't seen in a very long time. The Seven of Cups represents that 100% uncontrollable happiness, the kind you feel when you embrace someone you've missed for ages, or when you finally kiss someone you've truly longed to kiss. I don't know what kind of reconnection is coming into your life, but the cards say this person is very close to you. Most likely an Aquarius, possibly a Virgo, and also Scorpio or Pisces. You also have the Queen of Cups. Someone wants to see you. Someone wants to be near you. Someone wants to care for you. Right now, you're attracting the energy of a person who wants to protect you, support you, or simply be present with you in a nurturing way. The Queen of Cups is the embodiment of the perfect mother, someone who, even from a distance, radiates a sense of love and protection. So let's look further into what this means, because the Queen of Cups can also represent the universe or Mother Nature watching over you and keeping you safe. You also have the Queen of Swords. Now here, I feel that someone is protecting you, but you might not even realize it. The Queen of Swords can appear in situations involving psychic or spiritual attacks. Someone is trying to harm you energetically or through words, but another person is blocking it. Someone is speaking negatively about you, and someone else is standing in the way, not letting those words reach you. It's as if a spiritual shield is surrounding you, keeping you safe from this negativity. I sense that this might be happening in your workplace. A Queen of Swords figure may be gossiping about you, but there is someone else who defends you. You know exactly who the gossiper is. You know who spreads rumors. But you also have an ally at work, someone who is going to make sure that others don't speak poorly of you. This person is going to protect you. Most likely, they are a Scorpio or a Pisces. You also have the card of the Hierophant. This is strong divine protection. Yes, we may be talking about the universe shielding you from any kind of spiritual attack. Let's take a closer look, because I also feel the energy of commitment, and I sense that you are someone very wise. You may be stepping into the role of a teacher, a guide, or a mentor. You might soon be giving lessons, leading others, or sharing your knowledge. The Hierophant always sets a structure, a sense of hierarchy, and in that sense, you can be the student or the teacher. If you are currently in need of learning, the Hierophant represents the person who will guide and share valuable teachings with you. However, it can also mean that you will be the one sharing knowledge with others, teaching those who may know less than you in a specific area of your life. Let's see a bit more about this. The Four of Swords appears, and your reading is telling you to please relax. Lately, you've been under a lot of stress. These two energies, the Hierophant and the Four of Swords, together can indicate someone who is overly rigid or perfectionistic. People with those traits tend to suffer from emotional or physical tension. I feel like someone's tension is building, maybe blood pressure rising, or perhaps there's a nervous leg, clenched fists, tight shoulders, or neck stiffness. I don't know if this person is you, but if so, you need to let go a little. You may need more sleep, maybe yoga, breathing exercises, or simple rest. And if you're already relaxed and flowing easily with life, I feel that someone close to you is taking everything too seriously. This person may need your guidance. You might need to say something like, "Hey, take it easy, not everything needs to be so heavy. Not everything has to be that serious." I also feel this person could really benefit from a massage, a trip to the spa, or even talking to a psychologist. Because this intensity they carry might come from family conditioning, maybe they were raised in a household that forced them to be overly strict or carry too much. I'm getting the image of a heavy crown. It's as if this person carries the weight of being the one who always holds things together, and now that burden is showing up as headaches, as stress. Your reading is asking you to offer them some support. Invite them to relax. Invite them to loosen up, because this tension could be spilling onto you and becoming a source of frustration in your energy. So that's your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets through the tarot. For now, we'll close your reading. And as always, if you enjoy these messages, feel free to click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're closing your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success, filled with manifestation, and I'm sure we'll see each other again in your next reading.